So we're going to be creating the pattern for the picture of this footwear you are seeing on your screen right now. So after masking your last, as usual, the first thing, you draw a center line, and then you see this line here running through the top of the toe down to this side. We are going to take a measurement from there, here where it intersected the center line, to somewhere here, half inch measurement from that line. So after taking the half-inch measurement, we are going to join it down to this point here where this line landed on the feather edge. So that's where we're going to join the half-inch measurement with a line. So you have to place your tape on that half-inch measurement, then take it down to that line on the feather edge. So after doing that, the next thing you have to do, you take another measurement from here down to somewhere here, 3.5 inches. From here down to this point, 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches measurement. Then after taking that measurement, take another measurement. But before you take this measurement, you have to consider the width of the buckle you want to use. So for this, I'm going to be using a buckle. The width is 1.1 inches. So you can use a bigger buckle if you want. So take a measurement from the half inch to here, from here to here, 1.1 inches. So if the width of your buckle is more than that, you take the measurement. So mine is 1.1, so that's what I took from that half inch. So we'll join this to this, you understand? We join the 1.1 inch at the top, we join it to the 3.5 inches on the feather edge. So you have to cross your tape on that 1.1 inch on the instep, and then bring it down to the 3.5 inches on the feather edge, and then you join it with a line. Then after that, you have to extend these two lines this way. You extend these two lines this way, that is, you're going to extend it away from the center line. So with that, we are done with the sketching. The next thing we are going to do is to cut it out from the last and then develop it. So once you have peeled it from your last, give here some slight cuts, and then you paste it on the cardboard paper. Then you have to be very careful, make sure you avoid too much crease so that you will still have the pattern in shape after pasting it. So right now we're going to check the measurements to make sure they are still intact. So we place our tape. So from what we have here, the measurement is still intact, 3.5 inches. So make some retouching on the lines. So we have to also check the measurement here to make sure it is still intact. That is 1.1 inches. So it is still intact. So now the next measurement you take from here to somewhere here, 2 inches. 2 inches. That is going to be the length of the buckle strap. 2 inches from that center line. 2 inches measurement. And then check with your buckle to make sure you are going to have a nice fitting. So it is fine, the measurement is okay. So now you have to extend this line here with your angle 90 ruler and then use it to extend the buckle straps. So after the extension, you come at that 2 inches measurement and then give it a curve this way. Then after that, it is time to add our elastic allowance. So I'm going to add 1.5 inches from here, and as I'm proceeding to the front, I'm going to be reducing it. You understand? So I'm going to be reducing the addition as I'm moving to the front. That's the toe side of the pattern. So now you extend the line and then also extend this one too, and you can now join the elastic allowance. So we are done with this one. The next thing we are going to do is to cut it into shape. So I am done doing that, and this is what we have. So the next thing we are going to do, we check the buckle. So the buckle fitted, you can see it. So now let's proceed. We're going to duplicate the pattern now. So place it on your cardboard paper and trace it out again. So as you're marking it out, you have to note this line here. You have to indicate it. These 2 lines. You see it. Indicate it on both sides. And then once you remove it, use your ruler to join it. It is very important. So after that, right now we're going to proceed to do the needful. So measure from here to here, 1/2 inch. From this line here to here, measure 1/2 inch. So that's where this particular one is going to stop at. From here to here, 1/2 inch, and then you pick the drawing from here, expand it a little bit, around here and then curve it through that 1/2 inch you added. You understand? Just watch closely to see what I'm doing. So at this point also you expand it a little bit and then you join it to the main diagram. Very simple. So I am done. You see it, you expand this at this area and then at this area too. You see it, a little expansion, and then you cut it into shape. So I am done cutting it into shape, and this is what we have. So we are going to transfer that line to the front here. Remember, it is 1/2 inch away from the edge, so we measure 1/2 inch and then we bring the line to this side. So now watch closely. This is where it is going to get tricky. So you see this one is going to be on this side. Make sure that the center line on it is on the center of the last. So right now set it properly, put it in position, and then use your masking tape to secure it. We're going to do something here now, so watch closely. So also make sure that this edge here is on the right position, and then you secure it too, and also the back side. So after that you pick this one, you pick it, then set it properly. The reason we have to do this is to make sure we have both of them aligning uniformly on the further edge. Don't worry, I'm going to show you something right now. So set it this way. You see these two edges, if you don't set it properly they will not align, but you see it is aligning now. So we're going to secure it with so mark the edges and then secure it with your masking tape. So you understand that after that you see that these two edges align. So but if you don't do this, they are not going to align. Now watch what we're going to do here. We're going to readjust the buckle strap. You understand? Make sure we bring it back to the center line. So watch closely to see what I'm going to be doing here. So I am readjusting the buckle strap. You see it? I'm readjusting it, and also on this side, you see it? I'm readjusting it so that it will be back in position. You understand? So that's what I did there. And then we are going to retake that measurement from that line here to here, 2 inches. So we're going to retake it now. So after that you take that curve again on the new measurement. So you see it. So and with that we are done. The next thing you have to do, you remove it from the last and then cut off that excess, and that is it. So I'm done doing that. Let's check the buckle again if it is going to fit properly. So you can see the buckle fitted properly into the strap. So let's try it out on the last and see what it looks like. So this is what we have arrived at. It is very simple. Follow the same procedure and you're going to get the same result. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon to get updates as soon as a new video is dropped. Have a nice day and see you in my next video.